Identifying the areas in your life that are keeping you from being whole. Welcome to Lesson in Every Day. It is your young lady LAT, and I am here to encourage you and share with you from my journey called life to help you with your journey in life. I wanted to talk to you about a little bit about being made whole again. I believe just from some different things that I've been made aware of from self-assessing and from taking the time to become more aware with myself, I started to begin this journey or the process of identifying areas that I am still broken and needing healing in to become whole again. So let me say that in a different way. Sometimes we have to take time to become self-aware and identify within ourselves what is really deeply rooted that has been broken, maybe from someone speaking words over you and you believe them, maybe from past relationships that hurt you, maybe from the failures that you experienced, maybe from the discouragement, maybe from so much discomfort and you became insecure, or you just been in deep thoughts but had some deep feelings within that has dawned on you longer than it should, and that you haven't come out of it or completely healed from. So let me just help you to understand that the process begins with becoming aware and being able to identify what is truly rooted within. Now, let me remind you and help you out with this. No one really knows what's really truly within and what's going on with your personal heart, your personal emotions, your personal inner being and spiritual, your spirituality or mentally. No one really knows that but you and God. So you have to take time to watch your actions, your patterns, and see when you are getting, I'll use mine for example, okay? I'll use mine as example. I noticed that there is still some brokenness from a past relationship, okay, that I still need to heal from. And I quickly identified, I won't say quickly because it took me some time, but I would say that I identified this from the reaction and some of the actions that I was taking and remarks and how my attitude and frustration was building on from an insecurity, insecurity, and from an insecure place. And so I began to question myself from seeing that this was not the first time that I responded or reacted to a certain disappointment. I noticed that it has been a pattern off and on, and that frustration builds. And then I noticed that my responses to others in situations, in particular situations, they were receiving something from a place within me that I didn't really recognize until recently, that I am broken in that area and I'm needing to heal. But the brokenness has caused some insecurity. And so from my insecurity, I act out of that. And so I realized that I need to pray for wholeness. I need to be made whole again. I need to be healed in that area to become whole, to feel complete again, so that I can be mentally, emotionally, and spiritually healthy once again. So let me help you by telling you, you have to be aware and identify areas in your life where maybe you've been hurt, put down, discouraged, or insecure, or it may be something else more personal. And it may be very well rooted, and you don't see it come out until something actually triggers it, or something that reminds you of that place comes about. So once you're aware of that, it is time for you to trust the process and begin the process. But you have to make that choice and choose to heal and become whole again. So if you choose to become whole and heal in this incompleteness and from all of this that has held you bound, allow the manifestation to process so that you become whole again. And truly, truly, I believe only you know what's really rooted down inside that needs to be uprooted so that you can become whole again. So when you even feel like something is missing within you, because there are areas in our life that we feel empty, we feel incomplete, we feel like there is something missing. Allow yourself to identify when it started, where is it coming from, and allow yourself to take it before God and trust the process and choose. Hopefully you are encouraged to choose, and I hope you are at that stage and place in life where you can choose and you want to choose to be made complete and be made whole again. So let me tell you, choosing to be made whole, what comes with that is you start to feel restored. You start to feel freed from the brokenness, freed from the hurt that was there. Feel free from being discouraged, being delivered, and now you're unbroken and you're healthy again, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So allow yourself some time to be restored and wait and watch for the transformation. So this is my encouragement to you today, and I just wanted to share my personal place in life where I am and what I have learned and wanted to share with you today about being made whole again. Now, there are many, I encourage you, there are many books out there that are from great spiritual speakers and just great motivational speakers that can help you in just identifying and being aware of areas that you may be incomplete and needing to be made whole again, that you may not have been so aware of. But if you take time to yourself and do a self-assessment to identify this and to become aware, that is you choosing to start the process of healing for this manifestation of your entirety to be made whole again. I am proud of you because I believe that you're going to choose wisely and that you're going to be encouraged and that you're going to be made whole again. It's a beautiful thing because wholeness is something that everyone needs and you're not alone. So be encouraged, be blessed, encourage other people, and remember, as always, find time to smile. Find a reason to smile today because your smile may be the very first, the last, and the only smile someone sees today. Don't let anyone miss it. You guys, are you ready to be made whole again? That's what I leave you with. That's the question I leave you with. Personal growth is uncomfortable sometimes. That's a quote that I picked up from a little image. And just be reminded that it's all part of this journey called life. We got to grow. And it's personal growth that takes place. All right. Well, it is your young lady, LAT. That's what I leave you with. Be encouraged. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, amazing day and make it a better day than yesterday.